And when one does develop any sort of illness, it is always with permission. It is never done without the permission, conscious or not. It is never done without permission. Permission of the individual soul. We understand in many cases death makes no sense to you. Adriana has had this experience herself. And it is a difficult thing for you to come to grips with because you feel the separation. There is no separation. Now we could say this to you over and over and over, but you still feel the separation. But she is very much working energetically, not only with the little ones around her, but she is working energetically as the true angelic being that she is, working with the planetary energies as well, assisting in this ascension, assisting with the rebalancing of the earth and with the rebalancing of all of you. So what she is doing, she is very limited in body here to do that. And so it was a great gift for her to give up body, to assist the whole. But she is still very much present. She is without body, but she is still very much present. Did we answer your question, dear one? Any more questions? Indeed.
How do we learn to recognize signs and use them for our advantage, say, to make a decision, to follow a path? There's always a sign. How do we see that?
That is an easy one.
That's a great question.
That is an easy one.
No, it's not.
Choices, choices, choices. That is where much of your difficulty comes in. But it is really a matter of learning to trust yourself, is it not?
Yes.
And also trusting that you cannot take a wrong step. So what if you miss the sign? Another one will come. Even if you go down another road, another sign will come. You cannot take a wrong turn. This is where a lot of your fear comes in. I missed the sign, I went the wrong way. No. Never go the wrong way, none of you. Now, perhaps you take a harder route. Some of you take the scenic route, but you get there nonetheless. It is more so a matter of trusting yourself. Your inner guidance, your inner GPS, is this feel good. Your gut feeling, your feel good. We've talked before about the skin tingling. That is your best indication. Signs. How can we say this? Just the time of signs gone. The time of trusting is here. You see, you needed signs before. And this is why they're not so visible anymore. You don't need them. Adriana used to literally look for birds to direct her. She's very much into this nature religion. And so she would look for signs in nature to direct her. And then one day the signs just weren't syncing up. And then she had to learn, she's still learning to trust herself. And that is the most difficult challenge for many of you. You're so used to asking God for help, asking your angels for help, asking your guides for help, asking everybody else around you for help, instead of saying, I can do it, I have all the answers myself. Breathe. We will say this until you get tired of it. Breathe, trust, pick a road, any road. Take any sign, do what you allow yourself the experience. You're here to experience. So even if you fuck up, or what you would think is fucking up, you haven't. You've allowed yourself into experience. You understand? That's what your life is about. That's what your life is about, especially now, experiencing. Experiencing everything there is to life. Do you know how much we love to be in this body? We love to be in this body to speak. We love to touch. We are loving the experience. Even when Adriana smokes, you know, we enjoy that experience. It is experience. It is human experience. You are so unique in being able to have this experience. So even in the fuck-ups you are experiencing, do you understand? Or what you would think. Oh, Adriana, what you would think are the mess-ups. Fine. Their experience. Yeah, you get bumps and bruises along the way. You heal. That is also part of the experience. You see, with every bump, you learn more compassion. You learn more about yourself. You learn to be more compassionate with yourself. Or you should be learning to be more compassionate with yourselves. You learn compassion, more compassion for others. Because the more you experience, the more experience you have, the broader your spectrum of compassion for others. So don't look for the signs in it. They're not there, really. They never really were. If you just believed they were. And so because you believed it, they were there. They're not there anymore, though. You are literally in uncharted waters. You are forging your own paths now. Since the 999, even before, you're forging your own path. You are truly masters of your own destinies. How amazing is that? Experience every moment, even the ones that you would call shitty. Experience. Be in them. And then move on to the next one. Questions?
Are you ever going to sit down again?
We're having too much fun annoying you, Mark.
No, it's fine.
We are having too much fun experiencing this body walking.
Jeez.
Do you understand?
Wow.
Adriana says she is feeling muscles she hasn't felt in years. We are enjoying the freedom of this movement. Do you understand? We are enjoying this. We're enjoying feeling these crocs. We're enjoying feeling the cushion. We are enjoying the heat. We are enjoying the perspiration under Adriana's arms. We are enjoying all of this. These are things, simple things you take for granted. How wonderful your bodies are. How wonderful human existence is. You focus too much on the negative. You focus too much on the heaviness. How good does your rear end feel sitting in that soft chair? Come on. It is a unique experience that we as angels do not have unless we are allowed to come to body like this. You are remarkable. You are remarkable. We will take one more question. Make it a good one.
I have another question,
Indeed.
which kind of is about what you were just speaking about. Why is it that there are certain human individuals that can channel entities and or hear and communicate with spirit entities and others cannot? And how can that be developed in the people that want to do so?
Wonderful question. First of all, a lot of that is coming, all of this comes naturally to you. When you are not in body, you are communicating very much the way we are communicating right now with Adriana. You see, Adriana, as you are hearing Adriana's voice, us speaking to you with Adriana's voice, we are also having full communication with her. Every time we give an experience about her, we are asking permission, she is giving it. You see, it's just like that, spontaneous. We are giving packets of information to her. They do not have words, and so it's quicker communication. You are each